Hi, everybody. Back about a little over a year ago when I got my Philippine driver's license here in Sandalan, they didn't have any plastic. All of the LTOs were out of plastic because of some contract expired or something like that. So a few months ago, they started getting plastic in again. So we decided yesterday that we would go and get our plastic driver's license. There was me and Ann and her son, all had paper license, so we had to go exchange them. So we went to Sandalan, went to the LTO there, and it was really quick. We were there maybe 20 minutes total. Went in, each of us, in the get the license, speak to the guy, maybe 5 minutes at the most, and it cost us each 200 pesos, about $4 US for the plastic. So now I don't have to worry about a ticket if I don't have my driver's license with me, because now I can carry it in my wallet. The paper was big and didn't fit in the wallet very well, and one reason I got a ticket, I'd forgotten left it at home. So now I don't have that worry. It's in my wallet. I have a plastic license. So during that trip, original trip, when we first went and got my license, we wanted to go to this pool that was on top of a mountain, a resort up there. And we started up there and started having problems with the truck. There was a pressure sensor went bad, lost all power, limped it home, and then fixed it. So yesterday we decided Zai's recognition for I guess graduating the first grade. She got honors, so we wanted to celebrate that. So 10 of us loaded up in the truck, went to Sandaling, we got our license, and then headed up the mountain, made it to this resort. The name of one we went to was Kyro, Kyro Mountain Resort, I think the name was. There's also Infinity, which Ann thought that's where we were going, Infinity, but it turns out it was Kyro. Infinity is kind of right across the road. We didn't realize that. But this place is really cool. Thank you. So the road going up this mountain was really narrow. Just enough room for maybe a vehicle and a trike to pass each other. So going around curves and stuff, I blew my horn to make sure if there's a motorcycle or something coming the other way, that alert them I was coming over the hill or around the curve or whatever, because it was very narrow road up a mountain. There was no guardrails and a lot of steep drop offs, so it had to be really careful going up. Some of it was paved, some of it was not. Now, like I said, there was 10 of us. There was like 3 children, 7 adults, 1 adult, 17, and the rest were like Zai and her cousin Sophie and her cousin Aden. There was me, Ann, her sister, her mother, and a friend of hers, and Billy, her son. So 6 adults and 4 children, basically counting the 17-year-old as a child. We get up there and we got a cottage, as you could call it. They have some cottages here. And the cost was 500 pesos for the cottage, and then I think it was 700 pesos for all of us for entry fee, something like that. We ended up paying 1,200 pesos for everything, which is like a little over $20 US. Now, I originally started filming this video log walking with the camera on my gimbal. Problem is, my GoPro, I've used that thing in the water I don't know how many times, and went to film some fish the other day at the beach, and it got water in it and just ruined it. So no more GoPro. I do have another one on order, so waiting for it to arrive. But the camera I had was my Canon EOS M200, and it did good when I was on camera, but when I turned the camera to get the buildings and everything, it just so blurry. Video was unusable, so I'm having to use drone footage in this one. Now they do have the cottages that you can rent, as I said, that we rented, and they also have look like hotel rooms. And I asked one of the workers there how much for the hotel rooms. He told me 3,500. So that's about more or less $70 US if you figure 50 pesos per dollar. But we're getting a little bit better rate than that right now. This pool was awesome. You can sit in the pool and look out and see over the ocean. You can see a city out in the distance. I think it's Sandalan. I'm not sure. It's hard to tell the orientation of exactly where everything is, and so many mountains around if that's actually Sandalan or not. But wonderful views. We were pretty high up there. The mountain behind us had clouds on it. The pool water was very chilly, actually, at first. You jump in, it was cold. It's not like most of the other pools here where you get in, it's like bath water. This one was kind of refreshing because going out up, it was kind of cloudy. Going there, thought it was going to rain a little bit. And once we got there and got settled in, the sun came out. It got pretty hot. So after that, me and Ann went in the pool. Of course, the kids played in the pool the whole time they were there, pretty much. Kids in water, it's hard to get them out of the water. They'll stay in there till they're prunes. But it was a very nice place. They kept it very clean. The guy had put garbage cans out where there are people using cottages, something you don't see a lot in a lot of places. And at the steps going up to the pool, you actually had to take your sandals or shoes off and go up barefooted. The water was very clean. They had a pretty cool fountain in one of the pools. The three there that you see in the set, one with the water fountain is probably about, I would guess, 4 feet deep. The next one over is about 5 foot deep, and the next one is, I would guess, maybe 7 foot deep, because when I dived, I went in, put my hands up like this, and the only thing sticking out of the water was my hands. I'm 5'9", so stretch flat-footed on the bottom with my hands sticking up. Just my hands were showing out of the water. Now they do have this smaller pool here that the kids were playing in mostly. I never did get in that one, but it wasn't very deep. The kids could stand up in that one and wade around, so kind of like a kiddie pool. Now, like I said, across the road was Infinity Pool, which we thought we were going to, and it looks pretty cool too. So next time I have to check that one out and get some video of it. So if you're ever in the Sandalan area, I would highly recommend, if you can get up there, take a trip up there and enjoy that pool. It's very cool. Some beautiful views on top of the mountain up there, but it was very nice. So anyway, hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Have a good one. Bye, y'all.